Mirza Shahabuddin Muhammad Khurram, 5 January 1592, 22 January 1666, commonly called Shah Jahan Namparz. Persian pronunciation King of the World, also called Shah Jahan the Magnificent, was Emperor of Hindustan from 1628 until his deposition in 1666, 1658. As the fifth Mughal emperor, his reign marked the zenith of Mughal architectural and cultural achievements. Ginevra de' Benci is a portrait painting by Leonardo da Vinci of the 15th century Florentine aristocrat Ginevra de' Benci, 1458. It was acquired by the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C., U.S. from Franz Joseph II, Prince of Liechtenstein in February 1967 for a record price for a painting of between $5 and $6 million. It is the only painting by Leonardo on public view in the Americas. Edward III, 13th November 1312, 21st June 1377, also known as Edward of Windsor before his accession, was King of England from January 1327 until his death in 1377, 1377. He is noted for his military success and for restoring royal authority after the disastrous and unorthodox reign of his father, Edward II. Edward III transformed the Kingdom of England into one of the most formidable military powers in Europe. His 50-year reign is one of the longest in English history and saw vital developments in legislation and government, in particular the evolution of the English Parliament, as well as the ravages of the Black Death. He outlived his eldest son, Edward the Black Prince, and was succeeded by his grandson, Richard II. Napoleon Bonaparte, 15 August 1769, 5 May 1821, later known by his regnal name Napoleon I, was a French general and statesman who rose to prominence during the French Revolution and led a series of military campaigns across Europe during the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars from 1796 to 1815. He led the French Republic as first consul from 1799 to 1804, then ruled the French Empire as Emperor of the French from 1804 to 1814, and briefly again in 1815. He was King of Italy from 1805 to 1814, and Protector of the Confederation of the Rhine from 1806 to 1813. Khurshid Ahmed Pasha was an Ottoman Georgian general and Grand Vizier during the early 19th century, died 30 November 1822. He was born in the Caucasus and was of Georgian descent. He was kidnapped and taken to Constantinople as a youth, converted to Islam, and enrolled in the Janissaries. There, he acquired the favor of Sultan Mahmud II and occupied several high positions. Anne Catherine of Brandenburg, 26th of June 1575, 8 April 1612, was Queen of Denmark and Norway from 1597 to 1612 as the first spouse of King Christian IV of Denmark. Anne Catherine was born in Halle and raised in Volmirstedt. Her parents were Joachim Frederick, Margrave of Brandenburg, and his first wife, Catherine of Brandenburg-Kustrin. Christian met her on his journey in Germany in 1595 and decided to marry her. In 1596, Anne Catherine and her parents were present at his coronation, and the next year, the marriage was arranged. Prince Platon Alexandrovich Zubov, Russian, Platon Alexandrovich Zubov, November 26, OS, November 15, 1767, April 19, OS, April 7, 1780, 1822 was the last of Catherine the Great's favorites and the most powerful man in the Russian Empire during the last years of her reign. The prince was a member of the Zubov Russian noble family and had several siblings, including Nikolai, Valerian, and Olga Jerebtsova. It was through his distant relative, Russian Field Marshal Nicholas Saltykov, that he met the Empress. Saltykov presented the young officer at court on the understanding that Zubov would then help Saltykov in his feud with Catherine's long-standing favorite, Prince Potemkin.